Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Guys, today I'm gonna make you some money. I have a way how you can get 20,000 Canadian dollars of profit by just watching this video and absolutely doing nothing. Like, it's easy as a couple of clicks on your computer to get it right now. And it's not a clickbait, guys. In this video I'm gonna actually tell you how to do that. But this video is actually dedicated to reasons, and it's one of the reasons why you should start a business here in Canada. I got a lot of good news in today's video that I want to share with you guys. I also wanted to start by saying that I'm not a chartered accountant and I'm not a lawyer, and this video is for informational purposes only, because I had a lot of people discouraging me from making this video like as if it's some kind of secret information. The government of Canada has started printing money and giving away money to businesses, and that's one of the things that you can get. Like, just watch this video, I'll tell it to you in a moment. Before we get started, guys, make sure you give this video a big... Did you smash that like button, guys? Did you do it already? Because that's the thing that helps the algorithm to promote this video. Just hit it right now, guys, because you probably could be eligible to get that money. But you have to be in Canada, guys, in order to get it. Now, in the US, there are different kinds of stimulus packages right now, but I'm talking about Canadian package that unfortunately not every Canadian knows about it. Yeah, I'm surprised. First reason to start a business in Canada: it's easy. It takes 1 day. It's just under 400 Canadian dollars. You go to a register today itself. Well, right now it's closer to the evening, so some registers might be closed. So come out early in the morning or in the afternoon and you go to a registry and you're done. Your business is registered, and the registry is the government of Canada, and you can run your business now. So it's easy like that. Guys, if you want me to make a video separately on how to register a business, like I can show you the documents, paperwork, and the prices on how it's done, I can do it. Leave a comment down below if you want to see that kind of video. Second reason, guys, is unlimited earning potential. So, guys, I used to work for a company, and I know a lot of you guys are still working for companies if you're not running your business right now. So there's this thing, you know, how often can you ask your boss for a promotion? How much money can you ask from your employer? I remember when I was negotiating $5,000 more to my salary with my boss and my boss's boss, because my boss said that, you know, he's not authorized to give me that amount of money and I have to go to his boss. So I went. It was not a pleasant conversation and everyone was really tensed. I got what I wanted, guys, but it's difficult, right? And well, if you ask me, Igor, where did you get the guts to get that kind of increment, guys? I was getting more money than people who were working in that company for 15 years. So I negotiated. When I joined, I was making more money, and then I asked for more. Like, why would I do that, right? Like, it's unfair to those people. Now, I never told those people how much I'm making, but people tend to share how much they're making. That's how I knew how much they're making. And here's, guys, what happened. Basically, guys, I was also self-employed at that time, and a week before that I realized that me getting up 7 a.m. in the morning is just not worth the money anymore. I'm making way more money being self-employed, working part-time, and that was Monday. It was a rough drive. I had a couple of crazy drivers here on Deerfoot in Calgary, and I was just like, you know, like, why am I even working here? At that point I realized that in terms of money, you know, people were good, but in terms of money, I realized that, you know, if to keep myself interested from leaving that company, I should make more money. And that's how I negotiated more money at that time, guys. But overall, what I'm trying to say is, guys, if you're running your own business, there is no limited, like, the potential is unlimited. My bosses told me first, you have to, like, if you want to get more money, you have to get promotion if you want more than that. So you have to, in order to get a promotion, you have to work with the company at least 5 or 7 years. That's how other people got promoted. And I don't have 7 years, guys. I don't want to be wasting 7 years on the same position doing, like, God knows what boring stuff just to satisfy somebody's expectations of working for 7 years on a certain position. I knew I'm capable of way more, and, you know, for me it was I was on the stage, and, you know, being on the self-employed part of it, on the week before that, I knew that I made in a week more money than I make in a month working in that company, and I realized that probably I shouldn't be employed. Probably I should be self-employed, because I can make so much more money and I don't have to negotiate on the wages because I pay myself. So that's another reason, guys, for being self-employed, is it's unlimited potential. Now, there was time when I was working for a month or even half a year. I was working for free before I started making anything with my business. But eventually it grew into something really big, and Well, that's how I said you should definitely start a business here in Canada, because you can make way more money. But don't just quit your jobs, guys. That's one thing I gotta tell you. Don't watch this video and go ahead quit your job the next day. Make sure you start something first. You're actually paying less taxes here in Canada running a business. So, guys, there's I can make a separate video on income tax brackets and explain to you how they work. But if you understand how it works, it's basically like a bucket. Give me a second. Okay, there's an income tax bucket. A certain amount of salaries, people just, you throw them inside, they're taxed on the same way. Then there's another bucket, they're taxed in a different way. So, guys, what I'm saying is that in terms of business, on dividends, the tax is less because you don't have to contribute to the pension plan. And that's actually, guys, what I'm planning to fix on my business. I'm paying myself in dividends right now, but I'm actually thinking of starting to put myself on a salary because I actually want to save up something. I kind of want to get a Canadian pension still, so I'm going to be contributing towards it in the future. But overall, what I'm trying to say, driving your car to work, can you write off your taxes? Can you put your gas as expense, driving yourself to work? Can you put your car maintenance, oil changes, services? Can you put your car payments? That's my garage. That's why I'm pointing that way, guys. No, you cannot really put it. A cell phone bill, part of your cell phone bill, internet bill, utilities bill. Can you put that on your business, if you're working from home for your company? Guys, if you're an employee, you can't really put it on some companies can refund some of it if you're working from home right now, I'm sure, with the COVID situation. But in general, guys, you cannot write off the taxes like that because you're an employee. But being a business owner, that's where you have a huge box and you start to collect all sorts of receipts. It goes crazy sometimes when I have that box in the end of the year handed over to my CPA to file my taxes. Guys, you pay way less taxes. You can write off way more things being self-employed, being a contractor. Not only you make more money, you're also paying less taxes. Next reason, guys, is way more freedom. Way more freedoms when you're running your own business. You have your own schedule, guys. Once I started being entrepreneurial and doing my own business, guys, it's I didn't want to declare too much of information about it, but guys, really run your own business. There is no such thing as Mondays anymore. There is no such thing as Fridays anymore. Like the Friday can be any part of the week, or same thing with the Monday. So you don't get that kind of frustration or anxiety when you're going to work, when it's just beginning of the week and you know that you have to go for another 5 days before you get another time off, and then the 2 days again is a roller coaster at home. You're trying to get as many things done before the next Monday, guys. So you get way more freedom. You can work less, you can work more. Now here's one thing, guys. I was talking to my wife the other day and I was saying, I realized how much less I work, when running a business. She said, it doesn't look like you're working less because you're working actually more. But then I realized, guys, that you don't actually feel like you're working when you're running your own business. When you're going to somebody else's company and you're running somebody else's business, you feel like you're working, right? Because you are getting a stable income of certain thing and that's it. Right, guys? But when you're working for yourself, it's like taking care of your own baby, nourishing your own baby. So, guys, what I'm saying that is, you are working for yourself, it doesn't feel like work. And on top of it, you have that flexibility to take time off whenever you want, to do your own things, to manage your own schedule, to have a vacation when you want, to take a day, hour, or whichever part. You can arrange your work schedule in such a way how it works best for you guys and not for your employer. Good luck trying to tell to your employer that 5 days in a row you need to take 2 hours off to do some other things. It would be very difficult to do that. But if you have your own business, you can do that. Guys, you actually start to enjoy your life more running your own business. I don't know about you guys guys, I want to start by saying that before I tell you the final point and most important one, and where you can actually make the 20 grand. Here is what I want to tell you guys. There is nothing wrong about being an employee. Running a business is stressful, it's complicated, you are dependent on yourself and sometimes on the things that are out of your control. It's not like an employer that has to pay you no matter what, unless they lay off during the COVID, guys. Now, that's why, the COVID has proven to many of people, I know that being employed doesn't guarantee you a job anymore. Like it's not like it used to be for our grandfathers or anything, guys. It's basically running a business and being employed is almost the same thing. The only thing is that if you're employed, the bank would give you a mortgage, the bank would give you a loan for the car. If you're self-employed, you have to declare taxes for several years, you have to show experience, you have to show a consistent income in order to get all of that, and still lenders are not that comfortable giving you money unless you're paying yourself a salary and your business is really established and doing really well. So there is no wrong thing, guys, about being an employee. And you shouldn't be quitting your business. You know, there are some people on YouTube who are saying you just quit your job and go and do your business. Guys, please don't do that, especially right now. A lot of businesses went out of business. Even my business suffered during this pandemic situation, but it's still alright and doing pretty good, guys. And one of the last points that I want to mention is the government support. The government of Canada right now is actually supporting businesses, especially, guys, like there is a woman entrepreneur program. They're supporting women who are opening their businesses. There are some programs for indigenous people. There's such a huge ton of government support for businesses. Reasons for that is, number one, guys, you're supporting Canadian economy. Number two, you're creating jobs. And number three, again, you're supporting Canadian economy and Canadians in general, guys, running your own business. And that's why government has decided to provide kind of an incentive for businesses, guys. And that's what I wanted to tell you, how you can actually get the $20,000. Okay, guys, here you go. So $20,000 is actually a program that is active. Here you go. I got it on the phone for you guys. Check this out. So this, guys, check this out. This is called CEBA, Canada Emergency Business Account. Check this out. You're eligible until March 31st, 2021. And basically you apply for $40,000 and then you get 20 more, you get $60,000. So it's a 2-year interest-free loan. Now, if you look at it, you're like, why would the hell would I take an interest-free loan? It's like you have to return it, and what if you spend that money? How are you going to return everything? Now, here you go, guys. I want to show you something. This is the number of businesses that has applied. This is Canada has never offered anything like this. 842,660. This is, guys, approved for CEBA expansions, and this is how much money the government has printed, $44.05 billion. So last week itself, almost 4,000 businesses, 3,867 businesses applied for it. Now, guys, you're thinking that, wait a second, did you just say 20,000? Guys, here's what I wanted to show you. It's on the small print over here. Repaying, check this out, guys. Repaying the balance on the loan on or before December 31st, 2022 will result in a loan forgiveness of 33% up to $20,000. Did you know about it? If you did know, leave it in the comments down below. Literally, I had people who were discouraging me from making such a video as if it's a secret or something. Guys, you have no idea how many times CIBC has called me and asked me to apply on my behalf of my business for this loan. Now, guys, I haven't applied for this loan. The reason for that is that I don't do T4s. Guys, I pay myself in dividends, and that's why I did not apply for this loan. But there is almost 1 million businesses so far that has applied for it. One of the incentives is that you got to use that $40,000 or $60,000, guys, to create revenue for you, to make money for you, interest-free for 2 years. And if you repay it off within 2 years, you get a loan forgiveness up to $20,000. So if you got approved for $60,000, let's say, you return that amount of money, guys, and you get to keep 20,000 Canadian dollars. And that's, you of course have to declare it as the income, probably as a capital gain. To check with your accountant how you exactly report it, but who cares? I mean, there is no problem of making or paying taxes on the money that government has provided for you. And I think that's one of the reasons why so many people has applied for it. How can you apply for it? Guys, just go to your online banking. If you have a business account, if you don't, you probably cannot apply. You have to have a business account. It's connected to the business account. Majority of Canadian banks are already in this program. So go to your online banking, click on COVID-19 help, and then select apply for CEBA. And there is literally 2-page application process, and you get it deposited to your bank account within 5 I think 5 or 6 business days, something like that, guys. Check out the terms, check out the conditions, make sure you're eligible if you're planning to apply for it, if your business suffered losses during COVID, guys. And yeah, like, this opportunity is not going to come anywhere in the future. Canadian government does it only right now, only due to COVID. They have never done something like that before. And I hope you guys, by just watching this video, I just made you $20,000, guys. Subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell, guys. Okay, I'm out.